Murray leads into the green. First accordion off into turn 3. Some cars stacked up. Looked like Jeff Gordon got into the back end of Carl Edwards pretty good. We'll keep an eye on the nose of that 24 to see if he got it together.
Yeah, the outside lane's not going to be the place to be today, and certainly not right now. No rubber down there whatsoever. You can see how hard Kenseth in the 20 and the 22 of Logano were battling, getting a championship point here early on by leading a lap. Very important to these drivers. See some damage there on the 78, Martin Truex Jr., left front. He's got a pretty good tire rub on that. One of the things that causes that accordion is everybody fighting for that bottom lane. They're trying to get down there, and there's just not enough space. And everybody has to kind of check up. It's like Martin Truex paid the price for that stack up. Got a car around.
Spinning. Yep, two. Alex Bowman. First caution of the day.
Quick here. All right, caution down, caution. We got third, guys.
Be the last time we hear that phrase on the radio after a car is spinning around.
No, not at all. That's kind of a typical Martinsville deal. Getting out in that corner and space runs out and get up on that curve.
And this from Kevin Harvick's view.
Three wide front you. Watch him.
Might get sport views like that.
There you go. Oh, yellow, yeah, keep digging. Yellow, down, good job.
Trying to come from where he's at. He's going to see quite a bit of action.
One of the things that makes this Martinsville track unique, that curbing down the inside of the corners, that becomes just another obstacle for drivers when they're trying to find racing room where little exists.
Yeah, there's a couple things that can happen there. You hit it in the wrong position with that left front tire, you can actually mess up the front end of your car and mess up the handling. The other thing is, very few times you get in there without creating an accident, whether it's you spinning like we just saw there with Alex Bowman or getting into the car that you're trying to pass. Yeah, they may have painted that curve pink, but it's still pretty mean. I think it could cause a lot of damage.
What do you see there, Andy?
Yeah, it's hard to see. I don't really see anything that worries me so far, at least at my angle.
Alright, slight damage to the nose, 99 checked up in front of me. Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, Jeff's usually one of the guys that can keep his car clean all day long. It's kind of uncharacteristic for him to get damaged early.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean.
Yeah, for getting through the first lap, that looks really good. That's what you think. Really with everybody trying to get there down the inside. How about this 78, Dave?
Just repairing the left front damage, checking with the team to see if they knew who Martin Truex got into. They couldn't really detect anyone, so we're kind of blaming the accordion at this point. Truex will get that repair and send it back out.
Probably a very appropriate source of blame.
Yes. Yeah, the accordion can't take care of himself.
Okay, there you go. Now see, the accordion on the inside lane then caught up to Truex on the outside lane when Greg Biffle had to take evasive action to keep from running over Austin Dillon. One to go here. Field leveling up for a restart to get another lap. Quick reminder that you can check out NASCAR.com/RaceBuddy during today's Goody's Headache Relief Shot 500 and get enhanced race action today from Martinsville Speedway. All the onboard views and a little more. So I said we were going to give that 17 cautions number a run. What do you think?
I think it's a very good possibility. We got a good start here. Yeah, first and early. I think we'll probably see a lot like that, where there's single car, just a slight damage to some cars, but there will be a lot of action here today.
outside work to get around Jamie McMurray.
I wondered how that would work after we ran a few laps and cleaned off that outside screw just a little bit, whether he would be able to use it. I think he knew that was his one chance right there from that outside, was to stay alongside there to get that bonus point for leading that lap. Knowing he's going to pay the price before he can get down here. His teammate's not even going to let him in. Of course, they're also battling for a championship against each other, too.
Tucks in right there. Jeff Gordon trying to find a way to the inside lane. Ryan Newman trying to keep him from doing so.
You know how hard Newman is fast. He's not going to give much, but Jeff Gordon's good at that. And a lot of times you can just kind of ease your way down there till you kind of feel that contact and get that guy to back out for just a second. Then you can kind of gas it up and let it go and get that spot. Looks like what Gordon did right there.
Somebody down in the garage posed an interesting theory this morning. He said, this race might not be as wild as you think, because I think all of these guys in the championship are really going to cut each other a lot of slack until we get right down to the end. He said, now everybody else might not be in on that, but I think you'll see a lot of these guys, and we just saw it with Newman and Gordon, give each other a lot of room because they want that give back as they go until it's the deciding moment to the race.
Yeah, I know you just kind of said it, but the only problem with that theory, it's only 8 of them. That's right. There's a whole lot of other guys out there that have another agenda.
Back on Kevin Harvick, started in 33rd place, running 29th now.
Checking up hard. Inside 3 wide, 2 wide. You're all good.
That was hard enough to get some damage on the front of Harvick's car. Dave?
Nothing reported so far, DJ, but I did talk to that voice you heard, Tim Vito, his spotter, earlier today. I said, how do you help Kevin run to the front? He said, first of all, Kevin is really, really good at it, but you'll hear me say, check up a lot this afternoon. That's just to let Kevin know that line is stopping in front of him. Obviously, it wasn't enough time that time.
The car around that in 1 and 2 again. Up against the wall.
Travis Quapple.
I think that's pretty good damage on the left rear corner.
Got it, you good, good. Left rear quarter, guys.
He got hit in the left rear as he entered turn 1.
Yeah, 98 car, Josh Wise, looks like he got inside there. So second caution out, both of them in turn 1 for a contact from the inside, sending a car spinning to the outside. Now, Andy, the tire that Goodyear's brought